all your blog boys and your fanboys, that's going to use everything I say and create an article. Watch a basketball game. How about you write that? I just want to say that because all these guys are going to write articles and get real mad about what I said tonight. They're going to put their emotions into it. It's not about you. Watch a basketball game. Enjoy the game. Stop worrying so much about me. Senorita Sensitiva. I mean, a little bit sensitive considering you sort of brought it on yourself, I will just say. Is this Durant's chance to prove that he can win on his own? And if you feel free to react if you'd like to that.
Yeah, I think we'll get into that later. I'll answer your question first. Look, his legacy as an all-time great is set. So if they don't win it, I won't kill them if they lose to Houston without Steph in the conference finals. If they lose to LeBron and the Cavs in the finals without Steph, I wouldn't kill him. Some might, but I would not. But what this is an opportunity. If Steph is out, and obviously we hope that's not the case, but if he's out, this is an opportunity for him to enhance his legacy. If he leads this team to a title without Steph, and if they get to the finals, play LeBron and the Cavs, and he beats LeBron and outplays him in the clutch like he did last year in the finals.
Steph
Without Steph.
Oh.
Then he would be regarded, I think, at that point as the best player in the world. Remember, on Christmas Day, they beat the Cavs without Steph, and he did outplay LeBron. So if he does that in the finals without Steph, then it enhances his legacy, and you start thinking of him potentially going higher in the all-time rankings.
And Nick, who are the top 5 players in the NBA right now?
Right now, LeBron, KD, Harden, Steph, and there's an argument about 5. Giannis or the Brow or Kawhi or Russ.
Westbrook.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
All those guys down there, Russ, there's major complaints about. Kawhi, we're complaining about him right now, and before that, potentially, was he injury? All right? The Brow
has never won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Not a series, a game.
Okay, Harden, is he ever going to play any defense? Can he play with anyone else?
Right.
Steph, can he stay healthy? Is this sustainable? Right? Can he play without a superstar? KD.
LeBron gets killed.
All of them.
KD's. Go ahead, CC. I'm sorry, I'll wait.
I mean, all of them are criticized. All of them are critiqued. And all of them are the best players in the world. Like, this is normal, KD. Like, you try to act like just because you went to Golden State, like, no, it didn't. Are you getting criticized more? But let me tell you something. When you said you hit that shot last year and the torch was passed, well, then accept the torch then.
There you go.
I mean, if you're the best basketball player in the world, we should be writing about you. We should be talking about you.
It's
now,
like
I'm not a writer, so I know he wasn't talking about me. But it's the type of pressure as an elite athlete that's what you want. You want the conversation to be around you.
He doesn't know that. He can't tell what he wants. Sometimes he wants it and sometimes he doesn't.
Hold on. We need to set the record straight on this for a moment. Because Kevin Durant, up until 18 months ago, was the least scrutinized NBA superstar of this era. Whenever things went wrong in Oklahoma City, it was blamed on Russ. He was, people adored him for his MVP speech as much as they did for his MVP season. His approval rating as a basketball player was higher than anyone's in the league. He was subjected to none of the can he win. Nobody blamed him for losing in 5 to the Miami Heat, even though they had the better record. No one, we never criticized KD.
Nobody blamed him when they dropped the 3-1 lead. Everybody blames Russ.
Everybody blames Russ. He then goes to Golden State, is subjected to some criticism, none of which about his play, just about his decision. The decision, I would think, is validated for him by the NBA Finals. Not just winning a championship, but winning it the way he did, as you put it, dominating in fourth quarters, averaging 35 points, hitting the shot that won the series in the best player in the world's eye. All that happened. What are you complaining about, bro? Why are you, to this day, live texting people on television, commenting to them about what they said about you? Why is that a part of your day-to-day. Why are you creating these straw men? Also in this podcast with Bill Simmons, who has become evidently KD's like personal therapist almost. He's gone on with him 7 times. Why are you saying, man, I went to Taco Bell and it ran through me like it'd be anybody else? I thought I was supposed to have some golden stomach. Nobody says that. Nobody is saying because you're one of the best basketball players in the world, you don't have day-to-day problems. What we are saying is you don't get to be the one superstar athlete in the world that people don't critique. And no one ever says, what's the biggest indictment on KD as a basketball player? That he's maybe the 3rd best player alive? Like that maybe it's LeBron hardened him? I don't know.
Right. And
what
I'm not
he's
in the
talking
camp
about.
either that his legacy is based on what he does without Steph. Man, if they're without Steph, they're without Steph. It's no different than LeBron when he was without Kyrie, when he was without Love. I mean, you are not going to win in this league without super talented players or superstars. So for me, my evaluation would be, oh, man, why can't this guy lead them with Draymond and Clay? I won't ever evaluate him that way. Now, if they were able to get into the finals, I think that you have to analyze what the game is and what the matchup is. But, you know, KD right now, I mean, I don't think that he realized how much people really love his play. The KD off the court, the KD with the social media, like that guy is not real attractive.
It's interesting because, as you said, in OKC, his approval rating was the best of all the star players. Yes. Now, I have talked to KD about this because I've said on the air, this is a different KD than what we saw in OKC. And if it doesn't look like the real KD, and that bothers me. KD has told me personally, no, what you see in Golden State is the real KD. He says the guy that was in OKC that bit his tongue, that was just didn't say anything, that was
I
too
can live
nice.
with that.
He said that's not me, and I'm fine with it.
That was the fan favorite.
Well, that's the ironic thing. But once he told me, no, I'm being myself, I was cool with it. And if he wants to clap back at media, I'm not mad at that. If people go at him, he can go back at them. Just don't let it affect you on the court. As long as he can talk this way all he wants. In my
and that's
opinion,
what we saw this year. It affected him on the court with the personal fouls.
With the technical fouls.
With the technical fouls, yes. Because that's not him.
Yeah. Well, he said in OKC he did have a lot of tees.
But not the ejections.
Not as many.
No, the bigger irony is that the whole theme of what he said on the podcast was, I wish people would just watch basketball. Well, we wish you would just play basketball and stop.
We want him to talk.
I don't mind him talking. Jenna, my problem, I don't mind when an athlete feels like they are held to an unfair standard, that they are evaluated differently than anybody else. With KD, it seems like he wants to be held to a separate standard than every other superstar in this league. As Cris pointed out, all these guys get picked apart. LeBron is the most dissected athlete of all time that I'm aware of, as far as where we're trying to pick, does he have this, does he have that? Like, KD should recognize that. The level of hate, could he handle the level of hate Russ gets? Could he? Could he even handle the level of hate LeBron got?
He couldn't level the hate you get sometimes.
It doesn't
well,
seem
handle it is, what do you mean? If he gets it done on the court, he handled it last year. He went and got it done in the finals. Like I said, he can say what he wants as long as
until we found out about the burner account.
That wasn't good.
No, that was not good. That was not a good look.
That didn't look like no type of MVP.
But if his main thing, if people don't like him, because you're right, that's the irony, is that when he wasn't being himself, according to what he told me,
everybody liked him.
Everybody liked him. Now he's being himself, and a lot of people don't like him. I don't care as long as he gets it done on the court.
He's a great player. He's an all-time great player.
All right, Cris, stick around. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.